It's an intense dedication to the way of business. There are no riches without personal sacrifice. I don't know, it's gonna be the mother. Dismay flickers in her eyes. Maybe so, sir, she sighs. Okay, I know, it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't. Either way, sorry about that. Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in town. It was okay, sir. She still got a rebellious streak. There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same. You think so? Fine, do better. Deduce something about me. You're quite sober, she snaps back quickly. The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He's intensely not flinching, it takes effort. Wait, how do you know I'm usually not? Because you usually aren't. Yeah, true. I'm also sad and my head hurts. I'm sorry, sir. She looks you in the eyes, sympathy gleaming in her face. I hope things get better soon. There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar somehow. There is something you are missing. I should hire her, you're right. Yeah, she's nice. Knows the law. So there's something we're missing here. Should we try it? 58% chance? Ah, of course. Alright. Damn it. Gotta try later. Gotta try again later. So what is this romance you were talking about? It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man. She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagining herself in that situation. Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir. What about a poor man getting a rich lady, huh? What about when both of the men are bad? What about when everyone's poor? What if the man and lady business doesn't work out? Oh, so many questions. It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process, or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something. These are not very common, huh? Both men are bad. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that. What if it's really well written? Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man, that would be interesting. What about everyone's poor? That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life. True that. True that. Sometimes you have to write about real life, though. Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end. Alright, so what if it doesn't work out? I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mom. Yeah, you think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup? I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though. She pauses, trying to figure out the appropriate answer. Ah, kinda true, huh? Well, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination, only it's really long and drawn out, Scarred for life. Phantom limb. Yeah, let's not talk to the girl about this, huh? Enough romance. Let's talk about the famous people. Kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. She scratches her cold, reddened cheek, then continues. I think that's why people read them, to find the secret of their fame. Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them. That's what logic tells us. Well, reading those doesn't make the readers more famous, does it? But it does make the famous people more famous. That's a good one. Yeah. Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someday, or maybe someone will write a book about me one day. Why would they do that, sir? Because I will be a superstar cop. In the papers and everything. That'll show them. That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body holding a gun. Yeah, before we can do this though, we need to get the dead body off of that tree and we need to recover our lost gun. Or we're not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. Composure. As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint. Where is it coming from? From a distant sunset? Ah, it could be time for a sunset. A stage light? Flash photography? Nowhere in particular? It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights and they solve shit. Oh, you got me there. You got me there. Actually, now that I hear superstar and law official in a sentence, they sound weird together. Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately. No, we're just a regular beat cop. What are you, deaf? They're perfect, like rockstar politician and drug addict teacher. Embrace the superstardom you worked so hard to establish. Nah, you get the wrong impression. I'm no superstar, I'm trash. Yeah, cool trash superstar. Big dick cop down on his luck. Salam Rocky what? Bye. Badass. On the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights, action. Yo, we actually gained a thought here. Some kind of superstar. With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on. Huh. There's the light. We found the light. This book is about pate. Oh, we actually we didn't look at our thought here. Some kind of superstar. Damn, it will give us -2 logic. It doesn't take that long though. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar in the groupies and cocaine riddled with hepatitis C strikes a lion-esque pose with a mic kinda way. You're not Guillaume Le Millon or Davy Dewey's. No, you're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it. Where some would say it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. But what do we get? What do we get from doing this? And actually, we don't have another slot here, so we can't actually get this. We will get a skill point though very, very soon, so that's cool. This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. Alright. Takes willpower to even read the author's name. Jan Kaus. That didn't take a lot of skill power. A book about whatever culture. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. Okay. Is there something concrete that we could actually follow? No, there's nothing here, huh? Pissing competition, victim's body. Find booze and drink it, we sing karaoke. Damn. Because I do have to get off here very quickly. We've already been going for almost 8.5 hours. Jesus Christ, time flies. So I wanted to get something done here before we have to leave. But I think, you know, I think we're gonna explore this bookshop here, talk to her. And that might be it for now. We're gonna continue next time, I guess. Gift books and molten candy. There's something. The Man from Hjemdal series. Right, we heard about this earlier. The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks, featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hjemdal somewhere. Storekeep! Tell me about the Muscleman books. Plaisance. Oh, Men of Hjemdal, a very popular series of adventure novels. She looks at the book with some disdain. They're awfully immoral and violent books. Ah, I think I have cat hair on my face now, very itching. So why are they so popular? Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do. I was just gonna say, it sounds awesome. Sounds good, right? Which one should I start with? What does it matter? They're all the same. She rolls her eyes, then fiddles with her pendant. However, the custom is always right, they say. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hjemdaler Man, the man from Hjemdal. That's funny. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series. Right, we don't have any money. Or we just bought this nice looking raincoat and all. There's no way we can afford a book here. Look through the display of books. Rows and rows of Hjemdaler men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hjemdal and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hjemdal. Return to Hjemdal. And the solipsistic Man from Hjemdal and the Hjemdal Man. Good God, how many are there? Maybe 100? Jesus Christ. Man from Hjemdal and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hjemdal and the false god. Man from Hjemdal and the scorched earth. The Hjemdal colonies. The swamp beast. The snow crabs. Is that all? No, not even close. Heimdall man in hell, the forest of slaves under the lake, Heimdall burning, the trial of death, and so much more. Oh my god. Pain threshold. Do any of the books call out to me? It's a white check. We could just try this. Give it a shot. 42%. Yo, we succeeded. We succeeded. A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching. Oh, what is it? Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Heimdall, in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man. She's laughing at him, belittling him. Between the throne and the Heimdall man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Heimdall and the Devil Woman. It sounds like you're invoking Satan. It definitely sounds like it, huh? And Satan's a woman. Not that we've always known. Aren't all women devil women? Ooh. Coming in with the interesting questions there. Especially those leering types who seem to wear nothing but an armored bikini. There's also some sort of snake lizard beast slithering around her abdomen, chest, shoulder region. Oof. It's symbolic of vice and sin. The display rack before you is burdened on the piles of Man of Heimdall novels. Right. So now we have another book that we can buy. That's cool. But we need money, man. We have nothing. We have nothing. Oh my god. Actually, we promised the manager to give him some money today, or he's gonna kick us out. Well, shit. It's not a lot of time left anymore, huh? To get some money. It's gonna be a problem. Yo, hey Simon L. How's it going, my man? Good of you to stop by. Although we are nearing the end of the broadcast here. I'm just checking out this bookstore. We'll see what's hidden here. No. What do we have here? The book collects the national recipes of Arda. They are all about lake trout. Something's going on here, huh? We can talk about something that's on this rack. Oh, those are the board games. Nice. Oh, you were playing some Anthem and Smite. So how is Anthem these days? Are people still playing it? So the board games, a small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by viral-related merchandise. Storekeep, what board games do we have here? Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like the Archipelagos of Insulind, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Raubrita is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children. Who are you going to play board games with? You have friends or family? Wow. Do I have friends? Do I have children, a family? Oh, it certainly feels like whatever you are will die with you. What? Whatever you are will die with you. Look at me. Who'd want to have children with me, man? Yes, kids, friends, chicks. I have all of those. That should get my morale back up, no? Damn. Then you're a lucky man, officer. Children are the greatest of treasures. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real. Huh. Okay. Simon L., you found 3 players, full team for the missions. Okay, cool. Yeah, I actually saw a tweet of EA Games. I think they released a new patch for Anthem. I don't know. I don't follow it very closely. I just saw it on my Twitter feed. I didn't read it. So you know what they changed? Or what they added? We will want to know what those viral things are, right? Lousy auras there. She shudders. No, role-playing games are popular among these types, you know? Who are into these kind of things. Personally, I don't like it at all. Not at all. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still bury them though. Buy them. You can still buy them though. She looks at the table, crossing her arms. That's like Dungeons and Dragons? Is she referring to Dungeons and Dragons? Look through the pile of viral related items. An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices littered the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art. The Hunters of Katuak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Viral, Cavern of Velkrag. My god. Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books? You're right. Anything that really catches my eye? There's a box that says Viral 3rd edition Mega Settings Supplements module. The side panel notes a fantastic adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on its displays 25 real. That price is steep, but then it's a 3rd edition Mega Settings supplement, so I think it makes sense. None of it makes any sense to me, I'll tell you that. Let's quit out of here. Let's check upstairs, I guess. We have some what's going on behind the curtain here? This is official police business. I need you to open this up, please. Closed curtains. You see a set of tethered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
I'm the police. Shopkeeper, what is behind the curtains? Nothing. Now please go back to browsing books. She fiddles with her pendant. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about. No, this does not work on us. Yeah, she speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become. Yo, hey Panda, welcome back. Yeah, we've been going on for quite a while, but we are gonna finish up real soon. Right? I mean, I said that like half an hour ago, but we are indeed. Oh, you slept? You woke up and I'm still on. Yeah, it's a little longer than usual today. But that's because we started this new game, right? And it's drawn us in. It has drawn us in. I might need to drink some tea later on though because of my voice. I've been talking a lot, reading everything. Oh, it's 7 a.m. now for you. Oh man. Well, it's time for you to start your day now. So Simonel, about Anthem, huh? Oh, that sucks, huh? You had to repair the game. So there's still some bugs in it, huh? Or maybe it was because of the new patch. I don't know. I keep debating whether or not I should actually try it out. Sometimes, I think like, hey, might be fun trying it out. But then again, I remember the beta experience that I had, and I wasn't having a really good time with it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think, the next couple of weeks, we have so many new games that are coming out. It's gonna be crazy, man. I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to play. Like, I just bought this game and I feel like this is gonna keep us busy for quite a while. Then we have a whole lot of other games coming out. Which is a good thing. Right? It's been rather, I don't know. We haven't had a lot of good game releases for quite a while, in my opinion. So it's a good feeling to have a lot of good, awesome, brand new games coming out. This is good. A panda has to go to work. Oh shit. Yeah, that's not good. That's too bad though, right? Gotta do it, unfortunately. So what's going on with these curtains? And with this secret area behind it? Let's examine the weird-ass trinket. You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straws. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. Woof. From the looks of it, this is a traditional Semenese ward meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges. And who are the Semenese? Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Semenine Islands down south. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you. We're gonna pull it open, but we will save beforehand, right? I have no intention of getting killed when we open these curtains.